Hey guys, welcome back to the Zelda Marathon. In the last episode, wow, it's been a while since I've recorded, hasn't it? Actually, it's only been a day. I don't know why. I'm already screwing up on all my words, but in the last episode, we gained the trust of the Goron tribe, and now we can head right into the Fire Temple. Well, that's what this next temple is, anyway. So anyway, let's not dizzy-dazzy around. Let's do this thing. It's been like a week since I last played this game, so I'm gonna get a little bit rusty here, but you know, I know the Zelda mindset. You know what, I want to show something off first, because this was one of the things when I watched, so before I got this game, like a really long time ago, when I first got it on the GameCube, I watched Nintendo Capri Sun's playthrough of it, and I was like, I really like the look of this game. And I remember he came into this temple and he was like, yeah, you don't want to jump into the lava, it's pretty horrifying. And I'm like, it can't be that bad. It really can't. I gotta remember that the audio's delayed in my headset, so I just gotta get used to that. It's still fine though, because I can still hear audio through my headset. That's what it really bothers me. So if you want to see something completely horrifying, watch this. Link, oh, that's pretty bad. Because in Wind Waker, Link just like jumps in the lava and like shoots up 50 miles. And this one, Link hits the lava and he just starts like drowning. It's kind of scary looking. It's kind of scary. Goron Mines is the second temple. I'm actually really happy to get back into Zelda, because I really do like, most Zelda. I really do like this game. I think it might be going up higher on my list the more I keep playing it. You know what, I'm starting to see that my first list that I made of my top 10 Zelda games was pretty generic. So what I'm gonna do instead, I remember I got here as a kid and I was like, how do you get past this thing? I remember I did that a lot as a kid. I was like, what do you do here? How do you do this? Oh yeah, we gotta, we're gonna use our iron boots in most of this playthrough. So what are we gonna try and accomplish in this recording session today? Most likely we're gonna try and complete this temple and get through the third wolf phase. I needed to record a lot more of this since this is my everyday Let's Play. I do need to record a good chunk of this. I shouldn't mention the fact that I need to record a lot of this, because it seems like a repetitive commentary thing to do. So instead of doing that, actually, I want to head over there. I want to know what's going on over there. I don't even think, no, I was going to say, I don't even think the button works anymore. I want to go up there and see what's going on, but yeah, because that's where we're supposed to go, duh. So let's do this again. This little cage area reminds me of like a little play park I used to play in as a kid. Not a play park, like one of those like things as a kid where it's gonna be hard to explain. But you know, there were like those little things. What the heck is that frog thing? You can tell I haven't played this game in a while. I don't remember that little frog guy being there, but he's pretty adorable. There's that thing from Whatchamajigger. He's dead. But you know, he reminds me of that slug, the fire slug. I don't think there's any main keys in this area. Okay, I'm just making sure that my voice. I thought we had arrows, but we don't have arrows yet. We need to equip the... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Last episode, I got worried that was going to mess up the recording session. It didn't, which was a great thing. So, that was really good. It only temporarily is just like stops the audio for like 5 seconds, and it's just like, oh, I was like, oh my gosh, this could like screw everything up. You, fire slug, get out of here. Link just like casually stabs him in the face. It's amazing. Lunk, I mean, that's the name of our character. I keep forgetting that I named my Link Lunk. I was like, I hear the timer, but I'm gonna wait. I thought as long as I was standing on the switch, it wouldn't matter. So I'm gonna reset the switch and do it again. I think when we get the full 10 hearts, that's where we're gonna stop with this. Oh gosh dang it, you darn fire slug! You can't stop me. Woo! I forget that the audio. I'm gonna mention this one more time, but I forget the audio's delayed in my headset. So I was like, oh, we have plenty of time to make this, and then I'm thinking to myself, wait, that was like 5 seconds ago. Holy crap, we might not make this. Puzzle solved. This was easy. How? It's the doors from the forest temple. You fire slugs, you don't mean nothing to me. You mean absolutely nothing to me. I don't care about you at all. So I'm hoping you like the audio so far, because I'm trying to use my sexy voice. Welcome back to the Electrified Gaming Show. I'm the Electrified Gamer. We're going to do a little bit of AMSAR, or as I like to call Esmera. I would love to do that if you're in an ASMR video. You're like, hey guys, what's going on? You just like make like the loudest noise you could possibly make. You're like, hey guys, welcome to another ASMR video. And this episode, it's like, oh my gosh, what was that? I didn't even know we had the. Do we have the full? No, we don't have the full map. We don't have the full map. I was just like, what? I was about to hit minus again, and I'm like, that's not the right button. And I always forget that. There is no like menu screen. You know, you play a lot of other you play a bunch of video games at the same time, and sometimes like me, I can normally like readjust to like whatever game I was playing, but for this one, I'm just like, okay, this button does this, but then it's like, no, that button doesn't do that at all. You know what I'm trying to say. As gamers, we can readjust to. If you're a casual gamer, you have a hard time readjusting to controls and stuff like that. But if you're more of a hardcore gamer, I don't know why you refer to yourself as a hardcore gamer. That sounds kind of disgusting, but if you refer to yourself more as a hardcore gamer, then it's mostly going to be like, oh, hey, I can readjust control schemes in like no time flat. That's what this is. I was going to say that most of the dungeons are easy, but then I'm pretty much going to say that and then jinx myself later, and it's going to be awful. I remember there's actually one. I keep doing that with my nose. I remember there's actually one cool part in this dungeon that I actually really like, so I can't wait to get to that part. We don't have the magnets. We don't have the. It's the thing. It's a Lizalfos, I think. You. And he's completely. Oh my gosh, man! Not Lizalfos. It's a Dodongo. That's what it looks like. It could be a Lizalfos. It could be like Lizalfos, like half special brother. You know, the word retarded gets thrown around a lot, and you know what? Here at the Electrified Gaming Show, we don't like to use vulgar words such as retarded. You just said it like twice there. What? I do like that the HD remake makes everything look a little bit better. Obviously, it's not as gosh dang it. I think that the Wind Waker HD remake was actually made in-house by, like, Nintendo. I remember when they showed all screenshots, people were like, oh my gosh, that looks amazing, and they're like, are we gonna get a Wind Waker remake? And then they're like, we're making a Wind Waker remake, and everyone's like, ah! I really wish they made a Super Mario Sunshine remake, because I think it could really benefit from, the Wind Waker style of the HD remake, because if you don't know, I think if you look very carefully at Super Mario Sunshine, it is a cell shaded game. It's very subtle though. It's not as you can't see it as much as you can in Wind Waker. That's what I was trying to say. There we go. But I mean, if you have an eye for it, you can probably tell it has a little bit of cell shading here and there. And I think Mario Sunshine would really benefit from that. I really want a remake of like I want a remake of like all the Nintendo games, all of them. Super Mario 64. There was one on the 3DS. I want like a real like HD Super Mario 64 thing. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't want that? Oh yeah, okay, I remember this now. I'm like, what do we have to do here again? My nose is itchy. Oh, once it's pulled out, you can't do anything with it. Got it. I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait for it again. Because what we need to do is we need to pull it out, and then we need to make a mad dash. This is why I wish I had some Pegasus boots or something. I really cannot. I can not wait for the breath. I know what to do, Midna. You don't have to tell me. What if she did like the... Gosh dang it, what if she did like the Fee thing, the Fi? What if she did what Fee did, Fi? I don't know how you pronounce her name. I know in Hyrule Warriors they say how you pronounce her name. But what if she did the Fee thing, and she was like, Link, your batteries are dying. It's like, screw you, Midna. What if she said that in the GameCube version? You're like, what batteries? Unless you have like a Waybird like that. I'm glad there's a cooling area over here. Wait, I think yeah, hold on a second. I remember actually when I first was like getting into this game, or like remember when I was like looking up reviews and stuff for this game, and I always remember seeing that they would always use this dungeon as like a I cannot talk tonight. I cannot talk today. Today's been a day where I just felt sick all day, and I was just like, I really need to get more Zelda Twilight Princess recordings in, because like I said, it's my everyday Let's Play, and if I mess up on not uploading an everyday Let's Play again, I'm gonna get extremely mad at myself. Oh my gosh, it's a little Goron guy. I'm just gonna come around here, buddy. I'm gonna take your treasure. Just gonna come out here. Do we have to duel him in the battle? He looks like the little baby Goron from whatchamajigger from Majora's Mask. Come on, that's like my favorite Zelda game. How can I not remember my favorite Zelda game? If someone was like, we did to play a game for the rest of your life, what would you play? He seriously does look like him. I thought I felt presence, but you were surprised to find a young human. Word has come to me, and it is Goron, the faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Gor-Amat is my name. You are a heroic young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. Oh my gosh, I got whatever that is. This is one of the key shards that merged together from the key room where Darbius is being held. He is our patriarch. I had no idea what that word was at first. The key is split up into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keep it in a place. You must hurry to the other elders. I will. I like how they add more details to the Gorons. Like the older ones look like they have volcanoes spitting out of their bodies or something like that. I love that. I love little details like that. Anyway, we gotta head up here. We gotta go out this way. So, oh no, I just saw what I did not want to see today. I just saw what I really didn't want to... I want to see Link's face again. He's like, oh no, not you again. Oh my gosh, please censor that. Please. Ugh. Free at last. I forgot what... we're gonna do that one. Gracious, you're the nice... No, that's Mallow voice. Gracious, you're the nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. How nice to see you again. Well, now that you found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. Link's kind of like, I'm used to it now. It's horrifying, though. It's horrifying. You know when you play in each... You know when you, like... I can't draw my sword in this area. That's why I was like, why can't I have my sword out? I can't stab the Goron Elder in the chest. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm going up these walls. And you can also draw your sword on these walls. Except it makes a really loud and obnoxious noise while you're scaling these walls. It's still pretty cool, though. I guess the mayor of the village had to go through all this. I'm just checking around, making sure I don't miss anything. I just gotta make sure I don't miss anything. Pretty much the first 3 dungeons for me are pretty straightforward. The rest of the dungeons get a little bit more tricky later on, but you know. Do we have a key or anything? I don't think so. Anyway, let's just keep going. I love that Link's just like, let's do this, and it's like, oh, what the heck is going on? I know there's a... I think there's a piece of heart. Yeah, I think there's a heart piece over here. I always remember getting this one. Upside down sling slash. Yeah, Breath of the Wild doesn't have this feature in it where you can like scale walls upside down. I was just checking the time real quick. I was like, oh, what time is it? What time is it? I literally woke up and I was like, man, I could record like all day today. Then I fell right back asleep, and then I woke up at like 11, and I was like, all right, I can only record like one thing today. We got a heart piece. Collect one more. Link's like, yeah. Link was like, yeah, got a heart piece. There have been so many times when I was editing the last couple sessions, and it was like, is this out of sync or something like that? And I'm like, oh, I should not worry about that. That's always... I don't like when stuff messes up. When stuff messes up, it just like my, yeah, what do you call it? My will goes down. My will level goes really down, really fast. Anyway. We gotta explore this area. There might be keys or stuff to find. I just love this, like, magnet thing is in the Goron. I don't understand this. I understand this from a gameplay perspective, but I don't understand this from a story perspective. Why in the heck do Gorons have this, like, magnetic field up top of their caves? Unless this is just, like, a magic rock. Unless that's how they can, like, move rocks around sometimes. You know, Gorons probably don't want to, like, carry metal around all day, so, you know, it's just like, get the magnet field to do it. You know, it'd be easier that way. I like how the map shows us, like, which, path we're on. It shows us the path that we are now taking. Actually, we need to take this path because we'll end up in a higher... on a higher level. Yeah, we'll end up over there. I was gonna say, why do we need to take this path again? We end up on the higher level. That's where we need to go. That's where we need to go. I don't think there's any secret over here. I'm not gonna go that way. I don't think so. But you know what? I've messed up before. Actually, in Ocarina of Time, I didn't mess up at any of the temples whatsoever, because I'm amazing. I'm just kidding. Because I got... Actually, yes, I did. Hold on a second. I can't say that. I messed up a lot on the Fire Temple. I don't know why. The Fire Temple was just, like, the most confusing thing for me for some odd reason. And that's, like, one of the easiest dungeons in, like, all of video games. I have a problem with the Fire Temple, but the Water Temple, pish, easy. I remember there's still memes about that. It's just like, it's the Water Temple. Get over it.